Dark truth that nobody wants to tell you is that to be a top tier man, you need to learn to beat other people. It's not enough to just go to gym every day. That certainly helps, it gives you the tools, but you actually need to learn how you can outwit to get the best of other people, whether it's women, other men, anyone. Now back in the day, if you had a sword, a shield, and you knew how to use it, you could quite literally get anything you wanted. But now we decided to make everything more abstract, but the rules are still the same. You still need to beat others to become a higher rank. In the past, you had to go on a duel. What do you think is the best weapon to have in the modern world in the 21st century? It's not a sword and a shield. It's the ability to get the better of people psychologically. Now, this is something that nobody wants to talk about because the society, the economy relies on big corporations psychologically manipulating people into working the same job for 50 years of their life. How do you think it's possible for jobs like Amazon, like McDonald's, where people are mistreated, underpaid, and they will keep working for 50 years sometimes? I've seen this. As a normal human behavior, that shouldn't be happening. If they didn't like the job, they wouldn't be doing it. But they put something in front of them. 99% of the time, it's competition. The thing is, people naturally crave power. And nothing makes people crave power more than other people asserting their power over them. So if you're working at McDonald's, you'll probably have a manager behind you who's always just pushing you. You're supposed to be whopping, don't sit down, do this, do that, faster. When these things get to people's heads, they want to somehow go above the manager. Or they want to become the same level, so they can assert their power on other people. I'm going to tell you how I learned this lesson. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I was working in a factory. Basically, I was there with my friends. There were like 10 of us. We all got each other into the job, right? And suddenly, everybody started changing. When one of them got a praise that they did something well, they were encouraged to put power over us. The boss came up and told him, and I saw this. I heard it rather. He told him to tell us what to do. Even though he was the same position as us, but just because he did something well, he rewarded him in that way. And then for the next 2-3 months, that same guy, he was a good friend of mine at the start. He had a complete 180 transformation of character. He started treating all of us like garbage, in work and outside of work. On top of that, they will, give you some sort of social credit when you do something well. Look at what Abdul did here. He just packed 10 pallets by himself. And you're gonna get a little rush, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm such a good boy. You don't think that, but mentally, you get a rush of dopamine, and you will keep working until you get the next hit. All top tier men know exactly how to use these tactics. I will go over some very basic stuff with you because I've been pretty into psychology, as you know, if you watch my videos. The first thing that I'm going to be teaching you about is the concept of reward and punishment. Maybe you've heard this somewhere. Pavlov's experiment. So this is a theory originally developed to train dogs, but it works just as well, if not better, on humans. Basically, the concept is, say you have a wife. Every time she does something well, you need to reward her. Never, ever, ever make her feel bad for anything that she does well. For example, if she brings you breakfast, like she makes breakfast for you for the first time, you never want to say anything bad in the next 1 or 2 hours. As soon as she does that, you have to make her smile, compliment the food, go bring her flowers, take it to an extreme, make her extremely happy, and I can guarantee you repeat this 2 or 3 times she does this, she's automatically going to be doing it. It's going to be subconscious. She'll be like, oh, I don't know, I just want to make breakfast. Let's say she goes out with her friends at night and you told her not to. When she comes home, don't say anything good. Don't say, yeah, I'm a bit upset, but it's okay, let's forget this, let's go to bed, I'm going to make you happy. That you're a simp. When she comes home, you have to make her understand that if she's going to be like that, you're not going to give her attention. Don't talk to her. She's not going to do this again after you repeat this a couple of times. Now, if you want a video specifically dedicated to how to pick up women, here's a video I made on how to actually find more women to marry. Subscribe to my channel. You're going to get a ton of value if you enjoyed this video.